Today at Guitar Tone Central, we are visiting with our good friend Barry. Barry who? Baritone, right here. All right, thank you everybody for being here with us at Guitar Tone Central. My name is Mark, and today we're going to explore tone in a baritone guitar. Okay, so yes, little joke there on the opening phrase, but what we're serious about the tone of this guitar, because a baritone guitar, for those of you who don't know, is a deeper sounding guitar. It gives you some of that low thunder that you really enjoy. It could be low thunder on overdrive type music, rock music, heavy metal. It could be low thunder on slow, jazzy, reggae, whatever, any type of clean tones. Really cool to experiment with one of these, but for anybody that thinks they're a little scary because, well, I've never played a baritone, I don't know if I can do it, it's a little weird, let me just calm things down for you. It's actually pretty straightforward. There's a few different ways you can lower the tone of a guitar. Now we're going to put this baritone down and we're just going to get a regular standard scale guitar. We're going to do some tone exploring today. Now, before we continue, please click down below to share, like, and subscribe to our channel. And we thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget the notification bell as well. And we appreciate you spending your time with us. We really do. So let's grab a regular 25.5-inch scale guitar. This is our Somnium Mirage model. So it's a standard, what's called Fender scale, also 25.5-inch, what you find on many guitars. And it's what you're used to playing, 6 strings, fine. This baritone guitar, 6 strings. This neck is a slim C. This neck is a slim C. The difference is this neck is longer, okay? Now, how does that affect the tone? Well, the reason we have to have a longer neck, or really want to have a longer neck, is because if I took these strings and I want to tune them down lower, what's going to happen is I'm taking the tension off them and they're going to start to get real floppy and feel terrible trying to get down lower. So an option we could have is, okay, I don't want to take the tension out of my strings. Why don't I just add a lower string to it? A low B would be the next string down. But now I've got a 7-string guitar. Well, that might be a little weird. I'm so used to that 6-string and I like the feel of the neck. Okay, so baritone is a good option because it's basically the same neck, it's just longer. So what happens is with a longer scale neck, all right, your tension changes. We have heavier strings, a little bit heavier duty strings, and we're going to tension them up. You don't have to tension them as much to get those low notes. You've got a longer stretch between the saddle and the bridge. So what ends up is the tension on this baritone feels pretty much like the tension on your standard scale, and makes it easy, makes the transition very easy. In addition, all we're doing on the baritone scale is, instead of this being the low E, it becomes the low B. And then we go E, A, D, F sharp, and B, because the F sharp makes it play just like your standard guitar, meaning your fingerings, when you finger a D major, C major, any types of open chords, bar chords, it's exact same fingering. The scales that you're playing are the exact same fingering. So it's real easy to get adjusted. It's just now you've got lower registers available to you. And even the standard, this same E major here, sounds different on a baritone. So changing tone sometimes isn't about changing the pickup. It could be about changing your guitar if you want to get a certain effect to your music. So let's take a look and see what that does. Let's take a listen, really, and see what that does to change tone without changing pickups. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on our amp over here. Okay, so we've got our amp on, and we're going to play some low chords, E major. Simple, clean tones, as low as we can go on this guitar. Let's do that on a baritone. We're going to switch around. Actually, we're going to take out our humbucker set here. Now, you might have noticed I had to adjust a little bit because that E major, that's the same E major here as an open chord. I have to play it here because we're tuned down. But the fingering, my E major, if I'm barring it, same as it was on that guitar. Real easy to adjust, and the neck feels just the same. But you might notice we've got a throatier, more bassy, more bass type sound. You don't quite have the twang that you did when you had the single coil in the standard scale. Now, of course, we have the ability to do something with this we can't do with that one, and that's go really low. So now we can have some fun playing the same thing a fourth down. That can be fun. It's hard to put this thing down once you start playing some of your songs in low registers like that. It's a blast. So with single coils, you can see the difference in the clean sound. It's throatier, it's deeper. Let's try that with humbuckers. So what we're going to do, we're going to switch over to our, we got a Seymour Duncan Jazz. We're going to put that, let's put that in the standard scale guitar first. And get that in there. By the way, for those of you at home who have not seen a guy pull pickups in and out of a guitar like it was nothing, you might want to click down below. We have a link. These are Somnium guitars. We make these. Full disclosure, we make both of these guitars, and the ability to switch tones, pickups that quickly like you see me doing it, you're going to love it. If you're a recording guy, if you're a stage guy that's tired of bringing 6, 7 guitars on stage, and you want to have a couple guitars and have a whole collection of tones just like we're doing here, check out the link below. You're going to love what these guitars do. All right, so let's listen to this. We're going to add, we're going to get our Tech Ray to hit us up on overdrive. All right, so same thing. That's got some cojones to it, right? That's what you'd expect. But what's that sound like over here? Let's find out. Switcheroo time. It's not as aggressive maybe, but it's more bassy. It's got more floor to it. So maybe like an elephant walking through the room instead of a horse. You got just more of that thunder kind of underneath without some of that overdrive. But this is the beauty of having different tones available to you at your fingertips, is if I want to record certain parts of a song like that, or if I want to now record it in the really super low register. Something satisfying about going low like that. It's just a blast. You'd have a lot of fun with it. So we wanted to give you this little tone adventure today and show you how easy it is really to play a baritone guitar and really make the most out of it. And for those folks who have already bought bought a standard somnium and a baritone somnium, man, you got the world at your fingertips. So please do check it out. These things are amazing, and it's a blast to play, and it's a killer tool for recording. There was an article in Recording Magazine earlier this year. They reviewed one of our standard scale guitars and absolutely loved it. It's a phenomenal tool for recording. We have many recording session players that use our guitars for that kind of work. It's just fun. It's just flat out fun. Something you should consider. So thank you so much for being here with us on Guitar Tone Central. Please do come back next week. Again, check out that, click on that notification bell when you subscribe, and we'll let you know when we're back with another episode. So thanks again, folks. We'll see you next time.